In this series, I started a landscaping business with $500,000 and a pickup truck in the hopes of making millions. Will I make it big or will I go broke? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome back everyone to another episode of the landscape series. We actually got something pretty big planned for today. So I ended up buying this trailer for $5,000. So we're going to pick it up, grab our mower, and we're going to head over to this business that my friend just bought. So we actually ended up buying an abandoned motel, and guys, it is actually abandoned pretty bad. We need to do a lot of work to get it up and running. So he hired me on to do it. Now he is my friend, so I'm gonna give him a little discount, but I'm still a businessman, so I need to make money. Why is that flipped over? That can't be good. So right now I'm just gonna grab the mower. Now I'm probably gonna need the skid steer and dump trailer later on. But before I actually bring all that stuff over, I need to mow the property just to see what we're dealing with. But if you guys are enjoying the landscape series and would like to see it continue, like, subscribe, comment below. It really helps the channel grow, and we're on track to get to 5,000 by the end of June. Well, that shouldn't go anywhere. Now I'm going to shut the gate because, I don't know, I don't think anybody's been in the yard, but I want to make sure no one gets into the yard. So I'm going to hop in the truck, we're going to get on our way, and I'll see you guys when I get to the property. Wow, he definitely wasn't lying when he said it was overgrown. Guys, check this out. We got so much work ahead of us. Guys, do you know what? I actually had an opportunity to buy this motel. I wish I did. It could have been another source of income, but as you could tell, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. So I'm going to need to get started, but before I can do that, I'm going to go inside and talk to my good friend Jimmy and see exactly what he wants done here. Hey Jimmy, how's it going? You bought a motel. The Grand Rock? I'm actually so surprised that you bought a motel. You're the last person I thought would buy one. Do you know there's a tree inside? Okay. Is that one you want to get rid of? Alright Jimmy, sounds good. I'll talk to you later. Alright guys, so we actually had a really busy day ahead of us now. So Jimmy wants us to get rid of all of the bushes, clean the grass, and he actually wants us to build a couple of things. Now, I'm no carpenter, but hey, it can't be too hard. We'll give it a try and hopefully we can actually do what he wants. But right now, we gotta get rid of this lawn. It's probably about a foot high, and I don't want to be walking through it. There could be snakes or anything. Now, I wish I had some help with this property. It's going to take a long time with just me, but Chad's pretty busy over at the hotel. I got him going back and forth all day with topsoil. We need to get that project done by next week, so I can't really haul him off that job. So it looks like it's just me. So I've been doing this for about 15 minutes now, and it's taking me a bit longer because where the grass is so long, the mower's having a bit of trouble chewing it up. So I gotta go a bit slower than I normally would. But at least I get to see this motel, and I must say, my friend paid $300,000 for this property, and I think it was a pretty good deal because overall the buildings look like they're in good shape. Now the lawn is overgrown, but that's minor stuff. I haven't seen the inside. Maybe there's some damage in there, but overall I think he got a good deal on this, and I wish I had the money to actually buy it for myself, but I only have $160,000. They want $300,000, and then you need money to actually fix it up. Now the only good thing is I have the equipment to actually do this stuff, but I just didn't have the money. Okay guys, that took a lot longer than I thought, but we finally got the mowing pretty much done. Now there's a couple spots we gotta do obviously, but we gotta get rid of the bushes first. So I'm gonna grab my machete and get that done. I guess I'm gonna start over here by the mower. There's more bushes on this side, so hopefully this can cut it pretty good. Oh, this is actually working out a lot better than I thought. So I just looked over the plans and it looks like there's going to be a sandbox in this area. So you know what that means? We're going to have to get some sand later on. So we're definitely going to need a dump trailer. Now there is a bit of garbage he wants us to get rid of too. So we'll do that all at the same time. Anyways, I've been cutting down bushes probably for an hour now, and I'm going to say we got about 30 done and we got about close to 10 left to do. So it actually shouldn't take me much longer to get these done. Then we can actually finish mowing the property. Yes, finally, I got all the bushes cut down. I'm just going to put the machete in the truck, hop on the mower, and we'll get this property done. After I get this lawn mowed, I'm going to bring the mower back over, go grab my dump trailer and skid steer because we need a load of sand, we need some wood, and there's a bunch of garbage on this property we need to bring to the dump. So I think that would be the best option. And I'm pretty much done this. It should only take me another 15 minutes. And just like that, we got it mowed. So we're going to put this on the trailer, head back to the shop. And I must say, this is probably the third job we had with this mower. We don't get a lot of mowing jobs, but I do like them. Well, I don't think that's going anywhere. YouTube says 60% of you guys that are watching these videos aren't subscribed. So if you guys are enjoying this content and would like to see it continue, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment below. And make sure you turn on notifications so you're notified every time we post a video. Alright guys, so it's actually been a few hours. We ran back to the shop, got the skid steer, we got the dump trailer, and we just left the lumber company. We got a load of wood. I'm hoping it's going to be enough. If not, we'll go back and get more. So first things first, we're going to have to unload the skid steer. That way we can load all the garbage into the dump trailer and we can bring it to the dump. So let's get that unloaded. Oh, and I forgot to mention guys, we actually got another big job coming up. We're going to bid on and hopefully we can get it. That way we can keep this business going, because as of right now, work is pretty slow. We do have a couple big jobs, but that's just not enough to keep this going. I'm just going to put the skid steer over here for now because, well, I gotta put the ramps back in and shut the back door. That way we can fill it up with garbage. Ugh. These doors are so hard to shut. They might be bent a little bit. I'm just going to put the pin in. Okay, we're good to go. I'm going to hop back in the skid steer. I mean, most of this garbage I could probably put in by hand, but I'm pretty lazy. But that actually reminds me, so we actually don't use the wood chipper that much anymore, so I'm also thinking about selling that. I could easily get $10,000 for that and use that to go towards something we would actually use. What do you guys think? Should I sell it? Well, that didn't take too long. With this skid steer, it took me about 5 minutes to put all that garbage in. Now by hand, it would have took me 40 minutes, so I think it was a good idea. I'm just going to park this here. So on the plans he actually gave me, there's some sort of bench swing we could actually build and put right here. I never built one before. I mean, it's going to be pretty hard to do, so we need this wood here for that. So I'm going to hook the truck from the trailer. That way we can actually get the skid steer behind it and hopefully we can unload it. Alright, I think that should be good there. Let's get this strap off. Then I'm going to hop in the skid steer. And we're going to have to try to drag it back a little bit. That way I can get a chain around it and we can lift it up. Yeah, I think that should be good there. Now I just need to get a chain. I think I got one in front of this trailer. Let's see. I didn't actually bring one. Yes, we got a chain. So we're going to hook it to this tooth here on the outside. Throw the chain under, go around to the other side. That way we can put it on the other tooth on the bucket. I'm thinking that's going to work. I'm hoping we're in the center. That way it don't rock back and forth. Wow, that actually worked a lot better than I thought. Usually my plans don't work that good, and it's nice to actually see one work. I'm just going to park the skid steer here. I shouldn't need this for a while until we actually get the sand. But before I ruin all this lumber, I'm going to go inside and look at the plans and ask him exactly what he wants done for this swing. I mean, I never built one before. I never even built the bench before. Hi Jimmy, it's me. Look, I'm on your camera. Hey Jimmy, did you see me? What? Your camera don't work? Why do you have them? You might want to get that fixed. Alright, we put a nail here, one here. Yeah, that looks good. Well, you know what? I think we did a good job. Guys, check it out. We built this. Now, I wouldn't have been able to do it without YouTube. I did ruin a little bit of lumber, but you won't see that. Now, I wouldn't have too many people sitting on the bench at once. I really don't trust my work, so if you're going to sit on it, at least put your feet on the ground, just in case. Oh yeah, and watch out for some nails. They're not all the way in. Anyways, it's actually been a few hours. I just got back with a load of sand, and we actually picked up a bit more wood. So far with this job, I spent $6,000 on materials. I'm hoping we got enough. Now, for this sandbox, we actually had to cut the wood, and guess what? I actually never brought a saw with me, so I guess this chainsaw is going to have to do. We need them to be 4 feet long, so I think if I cut it down the middle, it should be good. It's not going to be the prettiest, but at least it's getting cut. Okay, that should be enough sand there. We'll dump this last little bit, and just like that, we get the sandbox done. We ended up painting it too. I mean, we did a lot in the last couple hours. I mean, can you believe I actually built this myself? Guys, I did a good job, don't you think? Oh, and check this out. I built this too. Yes, I actually built this. No, I didn't buy the prefab one. I mean, there's still a little bit of work we gotta do. We gotta put some gravel here just so you can walk to it. But I built this. Nah, I'm just joking. It was a prefab kit. I wish I could build something like that. Anyways, for my favorite part now, let's go collect the money. Come on, Jimmy, give me the money. $45,000. That's the deal. Wait a minute. Can I get a discount on a room? I mean, I should. I am your friend. Anyway, see ya. Alright guys, this is actually going to be it for this video, and if you guys are enjoying this series and would like to see it continue, smash the like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.